Hello, my little wordlings. I want to introduce you to two TikTokers who I think are excellent writers. One is discussing literature, so we'll watch a couple of those, but watch one of her funny videos that are fantastic. And the other one does some funny skits, but does a long-running skit called Death and Martha, which is absolutely fabulous. So let's get into them, shall we? This is our first one. This is ghostcassie. Um, like I said, she does some phenomenal TikToks, and let's take a look at this one right
Being trans is cool, I guess. Sometimes people are like, oh, do you miss being a man? Do you miss being a man? No. I miss pockets. I miss pockets a lot. Why would they give women pockets? Are they scared that's where we're going to keep our witchcraft? Like one time a woman wore cargo pants and people flipped out. Like, she got all spells in them. Scientists think they might be able to transplant a uterus now. They think that's a possibility for trans women in the future, which is exciting. They still can't sew a pocket in some jeans, though, can they? So maybe prioritize that, I reckon. I would definitely get a uterus. Not because I want to have kids. I just really need somewhere to put my keys.
now. Isn't she fabulous? Oh my god. I have dresses with pockets, and that's the first thing anytime someone says, ooh, I like your dress. I'm like, guess what? It has pockets! I don't know why we get so excited about that. The fact that people who wear women's clothing get really freaking excited about pockets should tell you something. I could have sworn there were 3. I could only find 2, and I'm not even sure what order I put these in when I saved them. So let's see what happens.
Charles Bukowski said, "Find what you love and let it kill you." And what I love about that quote is that it makes it seem like I have read Bukowski. I have not.
Oh, you gorgeous goddess, you. She's just as pretentious as me, which I love. Okay, see if we can find the other one. Okay, let's see this one.
In Oscar Wilde's famous novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray, there is not a single picture. It's all words, making it one of the greatest twists in literary history.
As fucked up as the copy of Dorian Gray I have has pictures in it. Anyway, see, it's so simple, but it's so brilliant. And I'm sure the delivery helps, because this deadpan delivery with this sweet voice is just mwah, chef's kiss. Okay, so this is Flicker Spark, and she does Death. Okay, this is Flicker Spark, and they do Death and Martha. And I chose 3 absolute random ones. I went on a binge fest one night and watched about 20 or 30. So I don't know if I've seen these ones before or not. So either way, I don't care if I saw them. I want to rewatch them.
Death, you gotta pick up. On it. It is at a funeral, so please be discreet.
Martha, when have I ever not been discreet?
Would you like that list digitally or handwritten?
I'll be extra careful.
And that's totally not what you said last time.
Hi, I'm Death. I knew it. I have lived a good life and helped as many people as I could, but now my body is breaking down and my mind is going. Yes, it is my time. Take me away.
So you're only 30. I'm here for the lady in the casket. Okay, look, what if we make a trade? Granny for me. Who would want to deprive her of the full life that she has left to live? She was 105. I'm sure her life was stuff like a Christmas turkey. Are you okay? Is there someone I can call? A morgue? Alright, let's get you some help. Martha, could you call Millennial Services? Death, you gotta pick up.
Yes, all us millennials are just absolutely done, aren't we? Oh my god. That one, I felt that one right in the boob area. Okay, let's find the next one.
Death! Yes, my mortal companion. You've got to pick up. Anything I need to know about them? Probably read the file. But then I wouldn't get to have the joy of you explaining it to me. I don't have time right now. I'm overworked, undercaffeinated, and really busy. Busy doing what? My best. This seems like one of those times when I leave and come back with coffee. Only if you want to keep the threads of the universe together. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Oh, hi, I'm sorry. Did I miss something? Sorry for what? For making you come all this way just to get me. You're the one that died, so I don't see how coming to me was an option. You know what? I'm sorry. You could just come back and pick me up later. I'm sure you have so many more people to take care of. Yes, one of those people being you. It's just I don't want to take up too much of your time. Honestly, it's this interaction that's making it take longer. I'm so you know what? Just go ahead. I can wait. I'm sorry. Or, and hear me out, you could just take up the space and time that was already meant for you. I know you're saying words, but I don't understand them. You know what? Let's just start over. I'm sorry. I'm going to remove that word from your memory. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. You're Death. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to die. Most people don't. It was an accident. I had assumed you didn't push yourself down 4 flights of stairs. I don't mean to be an inconvenience. You can't be. This is quite literally what I exist to do. If you were going to apologize to anyone, it would be the people that had to organize your funeral. I didn't even think about that. In retrospect, that probably should have been an inside thought. You really can't just leave me. I don't mind. I really can't. Martha said I'm not allowed to bring home any more poltergeists. Man, I'm taking up so much of everyone's time and space. I'm sorry for being such a bother. Alright, let's have a little thought experiment, okay? But won't that take up more of your time? Yes, but it's my time and I'll use it how I please. So, ignoring every other planet in every other universe and every other dimension on Earth, 120 people die every minute, yeah? I guess, I'm sorry. That's 7,425 people every hour. That sounds right? And 178,000 people every day. Maybe? I've never been good at math, I'm sorry. Each of them unique individuals with their own lives and stories, whether good or bad. Yeah? And each and every one of them get to take up space and be catered to in their own individual way. Well, of course. So what makes you so special that you don't get to take up that same amount of time and space? Well, because I'm precisely. Now let's get you to your afterlife. Is this going to send me to a bad place? Oh dear, well no. But I am going to send you to the therapy dimension for a century to work out whatever this is. That's absolutely fair. But first we make a coffee stop. I have a very undercaffeinated intern back at the office and I'd like to keep my head on my shoulders. It takes a lot of energy to pop this thing back in place. Death!
See, isn't that fantastic? Because I accidentally chose two that are kind of along the same lines, and I feel very called out by that. Because my therapist has said the same thing to me, which I'm sure he said to countless other people who have this issue. It's, why are you so special that you don't deserve, or you think you're awful, or you think that you're not part of, in our attempt to make it diminish ourselves and feel less special, we're actually making ourselves more special. Okay, let's watch the last one.
Companion? You've got to pick up, and I would be prepared to be asked about your manager. Why do they do that? I don't have one. If anything, you're my manager. Absolutely not. I do not want that responsibility. You left without the file? They'll be back. Hi, I'm Death. Pleasure to meet you. You're Death? Oh gods, I sure hope so. Otherwise, this will be very awkward. Oh, I guess I just got confused with the way you look and all. They seem to just be hiring anyone nowadays. The way I look? Yeah, like your makeup, it's just so unnatural. This is actually pretty light for me. And your outfit and that hair. I personally would never let my daughter step out of the house like that. Lucky for her, I don't think she'll have to be dealing with that anymore. And since I would love for this conversation to be over, let's find out where you're supposed to be going. Scott has been waiting on his favorite little angel. Which god? I am going to need you to clarify. Which one? The one true god? Well, there are whole pantheons of gods. Greek, Nordic, Native American, Egyptian. Oh, those aren't real. Incan? What do you mean they're not real? And what about your own religion subclasses? Because I guarantee the Baptists, Protestants, and Catholics all do not believe in the same god. Or were those also made up by ravenous heathens out to spite you? Those are— And do not try to argue with me, because on top of reading your material, I have to meet with them quite regularly, and roll call is very confusing. You can't— Do you know how offensive it is to the other gods for any one god to name themselves god, on top of it being very lazy and unimaginative? Be like any human naming themselves human or soft fleshy thing. What do you mean? My god is real! Oh, no. I'm not saying that your god's not real. I'm saying that if yours is, so is everyone else's. No, you are wrong. There can only be one. That's how I feel about the Spider-Man movies, and yet they keep making more, so I understand how you feel. I want to speak to your manager! Martha? I mean, you can, but she's a bit cranky. I'm not quite sure why.
Oh my, and the delivery is so quick, just, based on the time that TikTok gives you for videos, but it keeps you engaged, and the fact that she compared gods to Spider-Man movies, visual and relatable. And the thing I like about Flicker Spark is it's not just the delivery. I find with Ghost Cassie, I need her delivery. I need to know it's a punchline by looking at her, or like just the little subtle changes in mood, or when she does the eye contact, just so I can be in on the joke. Whereas with this one, I would hope one day she puts all these into a book, because I would definitely read them, and I think they would have the same exact impact whether I was reading them or I was watching her perform them. Let me know if you think the same. And anyway, that is all for today. I hope you really enjoyed these TikTokers. Of course, I'll put their links in the description so you can go discover more of them for yourselves. And I hope you have a steady brain day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.